Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're really diving deep into a world just packed with magic, political intrigue, and honestly, a love story that kind of defies all expectations.
Yeah, and our source today isn't, some dry historical text. It's an excerpt from a really captivating fantasy romance novel, Silverwing's Golden Games by Evie Marceau.
Right. And our mission really is to explore this fantastical world, dig out the most important bits about its unique magic system, the complex relationships. They really drive the characters and these high-stakes political battles that shape everything.
Absolutely. Get ready for some surprising facts and maybe some aha moments as we try to untangle this whole web of destiny. It's pretty intricate.
So let's set the scene. Our journey into Silverwing's Golden Games starts with Sabine. She's known as the Winged Lady.
Mm-hmm.
We find her in Durin, basically trapped by the city walls, and maybe worse, unwillingly engaged to Lord Rian Valver.
And this is the guy who, you have to remember, once forced her to ride naked across Astignan as a political distraction. I mean,
Yeah, quite the introduction to their dynamic, isn't it?
it really is. But what's fascinating right from the start is that despite this horrific past with Rand, Sabine shows this surprising compassion, almost defiant, really.
How so?
Well, we see her stop to help this shivering street boy. Just a small moment, but Lord Rian completely dismisses it.
Okay.
And it immediately tells you something core about her character versus his, even when things look pretty bleak for her.
And Ryan, he's the Lord of Liars, right? That tells you a lot.
Oh, definitely. And his introduction. It's in his super opulent gambling den, Poplin's Gambit, like the highest class place in Durin. 500 coins just to get in the door.
Wow.
And he's got this secret viewing room designed with sheer gauze from Chlorana so he can see every player's hand, but nobody sees him.
Always manipulating.
Exactly. He even cheats Sabine in a simple coin toss using this mouse she'd secretly commanded. It just screams cunning control.
Okay, so we have Sabine and Ryan, then enters Wolf, also known as Bastin.
Yes, Bastin. He's Sabine's former bodyguard, and he has these heightened, God-kissed senses, which is crucial.
Why is that?
Because Rian specifically pulled him off the streets for those senses. Needed him as a sparring partner. But everyone calls him Bastin the Bastard.
Ouch.
Yeah, and you feel this deep, unspoken ache he has for Sabine. He remembers these campfire nights, and he even keeps her unwashed shirt just for her scent.
That's intense. Sets up a whole different kind of conflict.
Definitely personal, right alongside the political stuff.
Now, you mentioned God Kiss twice now. This
Yeah.
seems pretty central. It's a mark that gives special abilities.
It is. It totally shapes this world. And these aren't like minor party tricks. They're profound abilities.
Give us an example.
Okay, so there's this one-eyed priest, right? He has a death razor god kiss.
A death razor.
Yeah. Powerful enough that he apparently brought the king back to life multiple times. Even, the text says, with a maggot wriggling at his mouth. Pretty graphic.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
That's potent.
And then you have someone like Fairy Youngblood. She's a beauty alchemist. Her god kiss lets her literally alter appearances. Smooth wrinkles, plump lips, that kind of thing.
So it's a whole spectrum of abilities.
Exactly. Some terrifying, some maybe more cosmetic, but all innate, powerful, often very physical.
So with these God-kissed powers around,
Yeah.
how does that play into the politics? You mentioned the king being brought back, King Jarun.
Yeah, King Jarun of Astignan. He's 90, supposedly too ill for visitors. But the rumors, they suggest something darker. Like he's really at death's door.
And someone's taking advantage.
It really looks like it. The Grand Cleric Bedivito seems to be the one pulling the strings, keeping Jarun locked away maybe, reanimating him.
Seriously, like a puppet king.
That's the implication. The goal seems to be turning Astignan into a theocracy, with Benevito as the real power. It's pretty unsettling, using piety to grab power.
Okay, that's a major political play. But then things get personal again with Sabine, right? There's a
Yeah.
huge reveal about her parents.
Oh yeah, this is a massive bombshell. Her supposed father, Charlandero, gets drunk and confesses. Sabine's not his daughter.
What, then who?
She's the daughter of King Racalan of Vulcany,
The enemy king.
the enemy king, yeah, and a royal whore named Isabeau, who apparently escaped Vulcany 22 years ago.
Wow. Okay, that changes everything for Sabine.
Completely, and it suddenly explains why Bastin Wolf was trying to push her away earlier. He knew. He even burned a letter revealing the secret.
Why would he do that?
He thought she'd be safer with Ryan, which, knowing Ryan, is just incredibly dark irony, isn't it?
Yeah, so her whole life, this engagement, it's all built on secrets and manipulations.
And maybe a twisted kind of protection. It really makes you question identity itself. Who is she, really?
And this King Reculon, her real father, he's not just sitting back, is he? He's God-kissed, too.
Oh, he's a major player. And yes, God-kissed, with a terrifying ability. He can wake sleeping fae beasts
Yeah,
and gods.
wait, sleeping gods.
Yeah. And he's actively kidnapping other God-kissed people, these wayfinders.
What a wayfinder.
They have this innate ability to, like, sense and navigate to powerful magical locations. Brashilan's using them to find the resting places of 10 ancient gods.
Okay, this is escalating way beyond Astinion.
Absolutely. He commands this whole army, including Starlians, nasty creatures that carry plague dust and golden claws. He seems dead set on using resurrected gods of beasts for war. It's a global threat, for sure.
And in the middle of all this, there's a monoceros. Like a unicorn?
Sort of, yeah. A monoceros, a powerful fae beast, super rare, even among the gods, apparently. And guess who has one locked up?
Let me guess. Rian?
Bingo. Rian Valver. He wants to use its horn, specifically the fae fire it produces, as a weapon for war.
Of course he does. But Sabine, she has that animal communication god kiss, right?
She does. And she tries to tame it. Gets pretty bruised up initially, it sounds like, but she actually starts forming a bond with this creature. She even learns its name is Tor.
So her connection versus his control, that's a key theme.
Definitely. Her innate ability allows her to connect, maybe access its power in a way Rian never could, just by force. It gives her potential power, too.
But speaking of control, the Valver family has more secrets. Rian's father, Berold.
Yeah, Lord Berold Valver, Ryan's supposed father. The text mentions he has an unnatural fascination with God-kissed people. Hints at really sinister experiments.
Oh, no.
And get this, Sabine finds out a necklace she's been forced to wear. It actually blocks her God-kissed powers.
He's been suppressing her abilities. That's horrifying.
It really is. It goes beyond just political maneuvering. It's about controlling her very essence, abusing that power, especially against the God-kissed. Chilling stuff.
Okay, so much darkness. Let's shift back to Wolf and Ryan for a second. You said they have this bond, brothers not by blood, but something stronger.
Yeah, long history. Sparring partners for years.
Yeah.
You even have this code word, tamarack, which means, like, absolute honesty between
But that honesty, it's about to break things, isn't it? Sabine's involved?
completely. Ryan's jealousy over Sabine is just simmering, and then Wolf confesses about the affair, about taking her virginity in this waterfall cave.
Wow. He tells Ryan, using tamarack.
Implied, yeah. And that truth, that absolute honesty, it just shatters their bond. Love and betrayal just unraveling this deep connection they had. It's pretty tragic.
And this leads to Wolf being thrown into the Everlast. What's that?
Durin's annual justice trial. Basically, a televised fight to the death. 16 prisoners battle. Last one standing gets a pardon.
That's their justice system.
Brutal.
Incredibly brutal. Wolf goes through hellish training. He has to face these enhanced God-kissed fighters.
Enhanced, like Berold's experiment.
Seems like it mutilated maybe, just awful. And he even gets his hand broken by a cruel guard named Jockey.
Grim. But Sabine tries to help him.
She does something incredibly brave. She sneaks into his cell, disguised as a prostitute, offers him help.
How does she manage that? She has to make it look like they're engaged in intimate acts, just to avoid suspicion from the guards. It's a huge risk. Shows incredible dedication.
She's really coming into her own, isn't she? Risking everything.
Definitely showing her strength.
Yeah.
But then another massive twist drops. This
Okay.
one from Lady Eleonora, Ryan's grandmother.
Okay, what now?
She reveals the truth about Ryan and Wolf's parentage. Wolf, Bastin the Bastard. He's actually her biological grandson.
Wait, what?
He's Lord Berold's true son, born God-kissed.
Then Rian.
Rian is a servant's child. Eleanor swapped them at birth
She swapped them. Why?
to protect Wolf, to save him from Berold's dangerous obsession with God-kissed children, his experiments.
Oh my God. So Wolf is the real heir. And Ryan, the Lord of Liars, has been living the biggest lie of all.
Exactly. The irony is just staggering, completely redefines their entire rivalry, their identities. Who are they really? How much was chosen? How much forced upon them? It's mind-blowing.
And just as we're processing that, the politics explode again. Volkish raiders attack Durin.
Yep. Disguised as Red Church priests. Very cunning. They unleash those Starlians, the plague dust carriers. It's devastating.
But Sabine and Tor.
This is her moment. Even though Berold's necklace is still blocking her god kiss, she somehow manages to command Tor, uses that fae fire
Does it work?
spectacularly. She incinerates the raiders, the Starlians, saves Duran. Everyone is astonished. Wolf sees it and says she was meant to be a queen or maybe even a goddess.
Wow. Her power finally unleashed despite the suppression.
It's her true nature breaking through all the manipulation, a huge turning point.
So, after the attack, Rian knows the truth about his birth. What does he do?
He makes a surprising choice. He decides to go for the throne anyway. He plans to use this artifact, the Golden Claw Gauntlet, to convince the powerful houses. King Jarun has officially passed away by now, conveniently.
Of course. So Rian wants the throne, even knowing he's not the heir.
Seems like it. And he makes Wolf an offer, freedom from the gallows, if Wolf gives up Sabine.
He actually says that.
He puts it starkly. My queen or my throne, is that it? Posing Sabine as this symbol of power he might claim.
And Wolf, what does he choose? Love or...
He chooses Sabine. He tells Ryan straight up, I have no wish to be a king or a Velvair. There is only one thing in this world I desire, in exchange for Sabine.
So he gives up his birthright, essentially, for her.
Yeah, which leads to this very public, staged forgiveness ceremony. Looks one way to the crowds, but between the three of them is loaded with hidden meaning. Ryan gets his path to power. Wolf gets Sabine. Sort of.
And Sabine, is she just a pawn being traded here?
No, she takes back her agency. Symbolically, she cuts off her long hair, calls it silken shackles she was weighed down by. It's powerful.
Good for her. And her and Wolf.
They finally have this moment. Passionate, out in the open in the woods, no more hiding. He vows, no more kissing in the shadows. Not until I can be your man honorably.
The real sense of freedom, finally.
Yeah, she wants him every night, she says. It feels like they've finally broken through.
I have a sense of butt coming.
Oh, it's a big one. Just as they're exploring this newfound freedom, this entity appears. Immortal Ire, the goddess of chastity.
A goddess, actually shows up.
Actually shows up. Otherworldly, beautiful, can read truth and memory. And she has plans for Sabine.
What plans?
She says she's taking Sabine to Volcany, to King Raxalon, to the winning side, as she puts it. And she just opens a portal right there, to the Volkish army camp.
No. After everything.
It gets worse. As Ire pulls Sabine through the portal, she does something to Baston, to Wolf.
What does she do?
She erases his memory of Sabine completely.
She erases his memory.
Gone. He's left with this awful, bone-deep, soul-shattering feeling that he's lost the most important person in his life, but he has no idea who she is anymore.
Oh, that's brutal. Just gut-wrenching after everything they went through to be together.
It's the ultimate painful twist, isn't it? It throws everything into question.
Yeah.
If a goddess can just wipe away love, erase memory like that, what does free will even mean for these characters?
Yeah. So what does this all ultimately say about Silverwing's Golden Games? We've got god kisses, swapped identities, political plots, cursed families, and now gods literally ripping memories out.
This deep dive, it just leaves us with so much to chew on. If the gods themselves can just step in and rewrite fate, rewrite memory, how much do the choices our characters actually make even matter?
Can love conquer all if it can just be forgotten? Are some destinies, some divine interventions just too powerful?
Makes you think, doesn't it? Imagine if your most cherished, defining memories could just be plucked away. What would you even hold on to then? What's left?